Good morning, everybody. Great to see everybody. I'm doing a get ready with me look. It won't be too lengthy today. I actually have to get out the door. I'm going to start with my BB cream this morning. Actually, it's a crime not to prime, so I'm going to back up and I'm going to put the primer on in the rose water. Let me do a little bit of skincare and then I'll get into the makeup. Had to even remind myself. Hey, Gemma. Hey, Mom. I was supposed to be out earlier this morning, so I was running late, and I said, well, let me just jump on and just get ready on here. I'll see you tomorrow, Mom. So this is the rose water. It tones and balances the pH. Hey, everybody. Oh, Sonia, you jumped on. Great to see you. Hey, Gemma. I'm going to get into the mascara. I'm just doing a little prep here. This is the beauty serum. You can apply a few drops to your fingertips. I'm going to set a schedule on here. I just finally learned what my schedule is going to be for the fall. Oh, thanks for the love, Sonia. So you can put this all over your face if you choose, or you can just opt to put this beauty serum near your problem areas, which for many of us it's the eyes. Your eyes are a bit tired in the morning. You want to give them like more life. It's a very pretty beauty serum that is absorbed by the skin. Oh, I know. My mom, my sister, they've been very supportive. Very supportive, Gemma, towards my whole effort and all my projects. I think my mom can say I've always had little projects going ever since I was a little girl. Always had projects going. Oh, thank you. Thank you, some of my friends. I hope everybody's doing well today. Just came on to visit everybody here. And I will get into it. I'm a little bit slow in the mornings. Sometimes when I'm really pumped up, yeah, absolutely, that's my mom. Sometimes when I'm really pumped up, I can go fast, but I've been a bit slow this past week in the morning. Yeah, I like seeing everybody live, Gemma. It's a different energy than when you watch like a replay video. Okay, so there was the Instant Beauty Serum, the Uplift Beauty Serum. And then I'll get into the primer. And I showed you guys the rose water. Let's see, the primer is really nice. It creates, here it is, it creates that barrier between the skin and the makeup you're about to put on. It's really, a little goes a long way, so it's really concentrated. All of these products are very concentrated. So you would just apply this all over your face where your makeup will be. And a little bit under the jaw, a little bit on the neck. So this makeup really brings my skin to life. I can add color with it. You can match it completely to your skin tone. It's up to you. Or you can go a shade darker to give more of a sun-kissed glow. And I am looking into, like right now I'm using lamps for my lighting, but I am looking into, oh yeah, when I see you tomorrow, Mom. I hope that the way I mounted this is going to cooperate. I guess I can't move it much. Just a sec. I actually wanted to mount my phone differently today because I wanted everybody to see the lashes. I didn't want it to be too much on eye level, so when I put it on. So this is BB Flawless. It's just a skin enhancer, and you can apply it directly to the foundation brush. And then you would blend it with some concealer, because the concealer really covers your flaws. and it will give you more of that full coverage. Our products are medium to full coverage, but you do need concealer. So you can apply the concealer to the brush, and you've seen maybe how I spot treat certain areas before. I didn't do that today, so I'm just going to apply it here. Oh, thank you, Gemma. I did my nails myself. Sometimes it's like you can go get them done, or they've got everything now. I've used the press-ons. Those are really nice. I might use that next week. They even have like the adhesives that you can just stick nails on. I do kind of a little of everything. So this is the BB Flawless, and my color is in Honey. Now, if you were sitting with me, all of this makeup is going on a little bit darker than what the camera shows. It's just a tad darker than it appears. It's always been that way, even in different lighting. It's actually stronger in person. I'm not sure why that is. So I just buffed that all into the skin. It's very dewy. If you're looking for matte, that would be the liquid foundation. And I really kind of, yeah, combining the two. Exactly, because I found that when I was just spot treating my face, you know, in certain areas you want more coverage. So the concealer, you know, people catch videos, the concealer gives more of a full coverage with this makeup. So that's it. I applied it right to this brush. Actually my brushes need a bath. I should be doing that too. There's always something to do, isn't there? Now you could set it with pressed powder. Actually, I'm hitting pan on pressed powder. We have a nice translucent powder that I want to try, but then from here you could set your face with the pressed powder. And you wouldn't even have to do more, as long as you've evened out and created a nice base face. Oh, I'm glad you're learning, Mom. I'm glad. And the only reason, you know, why it's sometimes hard in person, because you have to lay out all the makeup. And many of the times when I was there, I had to just rush out the door. So these are all the steps. You can set it here. And see how there's no sign of any makeup. It's very light. There's nothing cakey about this makeup. That's why I stuck with it. Hey, Andrea. Good to see you guys. I love connecting with you guys too. We talk on the instant messenger. And from here, if you wanted to add color, you would do your bronzer. There really is no particular, I mean, I try to tell people apply the liquids and set them with the powders, but there really is no, oh, thank you. There's no order to this. If you wanted to put the bronzer on immediately after the BB cream, I've done that. And I've seen people use the pressed powder over this to blend out the whole overall look. You can use a fluffy brush to get your nose area. You're just looking to be sun-kissed. I'm not really doing anything like contouring. It's basically to add color. But you can use to contour. You can use our concealers in a darker shade also. There's so much you can do with this makeup, so much. It has to do also with preference, with skin type, and then you take a big fluffy brush and you just try to blend it all together, just making sure. And I always do the brows. My brow hair is very thick. Oh, you learned too, Gemma? You know, I just have just like many of us, I started watching YouTube before I was even in this company. I started watching, and then I followed some of our black status. I think everybody learns from each other. So I used, this is Forthright from palette 1, and I'm holding the angled brush straight up and down because that's that square look, you know, that whole square look over here in the front. That's pretty popular. So yeah, I'm just getting ready, but I wanted to show the new mascara in the look too, so I'm going to be getting to that part of the video. Hi Leanne, how are you this summer? So yeah, you just hold it straight up and down, and all this is a moistened eyeshadow from palette 1. It's in Forthright. And then you hold the brush and make small strokes. You can go as dark as you'd like. We actually have a brow palette that I should be looking to get because it's got wax in there, so it might make it look a bit shinier. Oh, the new mascara is amazing, Gemma. It's absolutely amazing. So I'm going to be getting to that. I hope people aren't too eager, like, get to it, get to it. And then you can go in with the concealer and you can brighten up under the eye here. I recommend using a Beauty Bud. I got this one from an online website. I believe it was like Rue or something, one of those. I ordered some things and this was there because I like the handle on it. This is our setting spray, so you can definitely moisten brushes. You can do this with the foam, anything made of foam, and you basically just dab, and it's nice. It creates a nice glow under the eye. That glow, that's pretty trendy. At first, just like everybody, I used to just use my finger because you can use the heat of the finger to dab it in that way. But what I found with concealer, especially ours, is it's better to use these buds. And you can highlight a little bit. I don't really get too far sometimes into highlighting if I have somewhere to go. But it is possible to highlight with the concealer here, put some more on and go down the nose. I might do a little bit just for the sake of the video. And then you're just going to keep dabbing until it's blended in. And it will all come together. It's a little bit pronounced at this point, but you want it to be that way because you don't want it to blend away the product, which I've done. Either I haven't applied it enough and it's blended away, so it's all from practice and experience. So then from here, I'm just going to buff it in a bit. Taking another brush, I'm going to take this one, you can buff it in a bit. I try to go fast in the morning. Sometimes in the morning you can't apply as much of the product as well. So you just blend, that's the trick to makeup, just blend everything in. So that's pretty good for the face. You can go back in with any bronzer. You can add a little pop of blush. We have amazing blush because look how large it is. I've said that before about the blush. And you can just pop it on the apple of the cheek. This is in Sweet. This color is beautiful. It goes with any skin tone. It's like a nice mauve-y, almost like a blend of a mauve coral. And then I just basically, I'm going to do the eyes. I'll show you all the mascara. It's pretty popular. You might have been seeing a lot of pictures. Everybody's getting amazing results. But I do want to say I am applying this every night. This is the Lash Growth Serum. and already it is working. I wasn't so sure. I was a skeptic like everybody else because I'm thinking, what could be in here? Don't know if some of you tried it, but it is working. So I'm going to post some of my pictures and then use it for the full 3 or 4 weeks. I've only been using it about 5 days now. I even skipped a night, but I can't believe it is working. Like, these are just my bare, clean lashes. And my husband even said, yeah, I can see it has grown. And I said, are you serious? And we were looking, because I was looking in the mirror in the bathroom, and they seemed a lot thicker. So definitely some of you Y sisters, speak out. Has it been working for you? Are you even using it? Are you using it nightly? Just leave me a comment if you catch this replay. And so we're going to go now to the eyes. I'm going to use a blue that I've wanted to use. This I've used before. It's called Awestruck. Yeah, the pigments, as of today, these pigments are retired now. We won't see them anymore. No more with the pigments. So I'm using blue. Oh, what do you want to try? Let me know. You guys who are local to me, friends and family, you have a major advantage because I can show you this. I can drive to your house. Yeah, you need to get some, Gemma. But guys, be careful because this is strong stuff. I was putting it on the root and it was like a strong tingle. I'm just being very straightforward. The way to apply this, that was incorrect. You don't apply it to the root of the lash. You apply it to the tip or the middle. And then it's a lash grower. Yes. Do you need a lash grower, Mom? It's funny how we talk. Yeah, the pigments, I'm going to get right into that. I'm always indecisive. We have some beautiful colors. I've been really using palette 1 again. And Elated and Sincere are amazing together. Elated and Sincere. Brassy is a nice gold. So do I do the nice gold? I think I'll do all 3 and I'll do the blue in the outer corner of the eye. I think that's what I'll do today. I couldn't decide just gold, just Elated and Sincere. So we'll see. Okay, so I'm going to start in with Elated. I'm just going to put it in the inner corner of the eye, and Sincere, and then Awestruck in the outer V. And I'm putting both together at the same time. Yes, palette 1 is a go-to for many women. Look at that pop of color. I gave it a little moisture. And I keep adjusting my lamps. Let me see if you can see better. Yeah, see, that's better. I gave a little moisture, and look at that pop already. Because these shadows are easy to work with, I can be out the door. I'm taking a little bit longer today, of course, to explain, but so whatever you do over here, I'm going to do the exact same thing once more over on the opposite eye. So Elated and Sincere, and pop it right over there. And everybody was saying, oh, the ring light, the ring light. I am looking at one. I just need it to be on some kind of a mount because I'm sitting, my area is sitting right in front of the computer. That's why I like the stand-up lamps. Hi, Brianna, how are you today? So this is Elated and Sincere. I'm showing people how I'm kind of going quickly too. You don't have to be perfect at this whatsoever because it's the quality of the eyeshadow. Like, it just did that. And then you can drag it underneath. It's the quality of the eyeshadow. I always say that, but it's also the brushes. Make sure you're using the brushes for the right areas of the eye. You can drag it down under, and since I'm getting my mirror now, you drag it down under the eye. Whatever you do on the lid, you can, pull it together by doing that. That's why we do that. And I have all of Unique's brushes. I just need to get the brow brush. I'm using like an angled one by our company, but not the brow brush. I need to get that because I think people say that that's amazing. you know, to do your eyebrows. So I just put a little bit down near the lower lash line. And my lashes are thick. It's always been a problem because look at all these lashes, so it's hard to work around the lashes. So I kind of go under them to get the product down there. It's not that I'm not applying it, it's just the lashes are in the way. They're in the way, but they're not like even lashes, they're just, they're all over the place, some of them. I don't know if I always like that look of lashes under the eye. Do some of you think that's pretty, or you don't think that's pretty? It just feels like they're just sticking out. Obviously lashes stick out, but it's like they're not like in any kind of uniform form. So I just dragged it under the eye, and then I'm going to do Awestruck in the outer V. I don't do a lot of black. That's the one thing I don't do. Maybe I might do a pop of black for dimension. I think black is good at night. Like a lot of black, like a big black smoky eye might be good at night. But again, it's the way you apply the makeup as well. I think that our cream shadows would be nice for like a black color during the day. Yeah, see, I need that brow brush. Okay, so here is Awestruck. I'm going to just look in this mirror. I'm trying to look in the phone, but reminding myself to just use the mirror. I just want that touch of blue on the outer V. So you start right on the corner, and you're going to blend that. It's going to all be pulled in. And what I'm working on is really from the front, blending the color that I put in the outer V. Oh, sorry about that again with my mount today moving. We work at the computer, so I take it on and off, and sometimes it gets a little bit loose. So this is going to be blended. You want to take a clean, fluffy brush, with which my brushes need a bath. Let me just stand up for a second because I'm going to get some natural light from the window. There we go. See how blended that went on? And I'm using the crease brush, either a crease or a small brush to work in the outer corner. And you can see the crease, that's where you put the darkness. I really like that pop of blue. You don't need to use a lot of these colors. Sometimes just using a few, like I'm showing you just basically 2, looks even better than going in with like 3 or 4 colors. Because eventually there's going to be some colors, and this is with any makeup, they dominate over others as it is. And I went pretty high with the color, but you can take a look and say, oh, you know, I want to show more of a natural pop underneath the brow bone. You can definitely go in with, I like to go in with Victorious because it's a nice nude. But for now, I'm going to keep it pretty colorful today. Because I really want the blue to show. I'm going to pop a nude color underneath the brow bone, but you'll see how it all comes together. I'm going to use Victorious. There it is. So you can pop this underneath. You might say, oh, that's a little bit too high. I don't want to bring it up that high. Now see what that did? It just interfered with like the height of the color. And now you just see the nude under the brow bone. So as long as you're blending your makeup, I've watched many videos, and the trick is to keep spending the time blending and going back in and evening it out to what you prefer. So I'm putting this cream shadow, and the cream shadows have primer-like ingredients in them. So if I just use these today, that's all I would need. Now to get that dimension, you can darken up like a pop of the darker blue in the outer corner. You can also pop Irate over here, and you bring it over to the middle of the eye, but you can also go in circular motions too when working in the outer eye. See how I'm making circles with the brush? You just want to concentrate some depth there. Keep the depth there, blend it over into the middle. Yeah, I do try to state exactly what I'm doing. So when you see the pop of color, you're going to say, oh, I need more color under the eye. We're not done. Like, we can use our Perfect Black liner to pull it together. We can also go in with Awestruck under the eye. I might pull a little bit down under the eye, but I find that the black and our liner in the dark brown really pull together bright eye looks. When I do light eye looks and I'm in a hurry, you can get out the door with those light colors. You don't have to pull anything under the eye. So I put a little bit here, and then you just get the product out into the cap. And when I'm all done with the liner, the mascara, it all comes together. You pull together the look. So when you see women, they're into that really pronounced dramatic makeup, it doesn't come together until they pull it together with the lashes. You know, they're putting fake lashes, but after you see what this mascara does, you're going to say, wow, you don't even need the false eyelashes. It looks pretty in pictures. It looks pretty for temporary occasions, but I don't like it when people can see that I'm not wearing real lashes. I don't know if any of you feel that way. I just don't like that feeling where people see your lashes and then they look like fake lashes. They don't look like real lashes. So I try to be as real about like my beauty as I can. That's the only reason. I'm not saying that they don't look beautiful in the Facebook pictures. They really do. And then your shadow, you can just clean that up with concealer. If some of it, you know, went a little bit too far under, you can clean it up with concealer in a brush. Hey Sam, how are you? It's so cool that everybody's jumping on. Yeah, you're going to see how I pull it together just in a sec. I think that's good for now. Only thing I would probably do is blend. And I'll take photos too. I always like to do the photos because it shows the makeup a bit different than the video. It's all the lighting, because you guys are never going to sit next to me, some of you who aren't local, so you won't really see the full effect of it. Only as best as we can do on the video. I'm just sitting here thinking, I'm saying to myself, should I use the black? Should I use the dark brown? You could use both if you wanted to do dark brown in the waterline and then the black up top. I'm kind of indecisive. I think I'll use black today. So this is actually, for the top, I'm going to be using L'Oreal. This is like a gel. And I'm using this because of the sharper tip. That's the only reason, because the Perfect liner is natural based. We sell, ours is all natural based. And I really love it because when you're working near the eye, it's better for the eye. But this wing has been really trendy, so that's why I wanted something with like a smaller tip. So that's why I'm using this. I just said that and now the tip breaks. Okay, see for this side. And again, it's just small strokes. I think women joke because when they do this, they say, well, you know, it's not always perfect, but as long as you're using small strokes. See how that really did the look like it's justice. Like I'm telling you, liner and mascara bring it together. So people who say, oh, it's hard about makeup, it's because you may not be bringing it together with the liner and the mascara. It looks unfinished if you don't. So what I did, I like to work on the outer eye for me because of my eye shape. I don't like a lot of black heavy liner near my eyes. I think it looks better when it's just a nice detail. And very thin. I do very thin near the inner corner of the eye. And it looks better with a darker when you create the heavier line as you go out. Yeah, much better. Much better. It's really doing the shadow justice. Yeah, so I've been using this. This is considered a gel. I was finding, if you caught any of my videos, I was using liquid and it was leaking right into the eye. And this is not ours, and so you don't know, it's not natural based. So for the waterline, I always recommend ours because this is not natural based. So you want to stick with our products because that's what I trust near my eye. If I can see where I put it. Okay, here. No, that's not it. Just one second. I'm just going to grab the liner. Oh, it was right here. Oh, no, that's not it. Well, anyway. Oh, here it is. This is perfect. I trust ours in the waterline. It's all natural based. And this is if you wanted to do a pop of white to keep it open and bright, but I think black would look better. I opt for black. I don't do a lot of white. I'm going to use the mirror over here. Of course, one of our Y sisters went to their, see what that did? One of our Y sisters went to her eye doctor, and he was like, no liner in the waterline, not good for the eye. So definitely this is much better. And you'll see my pictures if some of you weren't able to stay on this long. So I will get to the mascara because that's part of this, but I'm moving pretty quick. And that's what it did. That defined look in the waterline. You could also, what they call tight line. You can also take this, again, keep these in the water lines. You could tight line way up here and put this over here and do this. Haven't done this in a while because I feel like there's enough color. Look at, I'm going way up over here. Some people might not like going in here. Like, I don't feel like doing it now. I think I need the mirror, but I haven't been doing this because it's enough color the way it is. So there was perfect, and here we go, get to the liner. I hope I didn't keep everybody waiting too long for the mascara. If you wanted to see it first, definitely leave a comment. I mean, it's a little late now that I put the makeup on, but this is Moodstruck Mascara. I'm going to do like a few recordings on this because this is what I didn't really, I did do it in one of my early videos, but I didn't say, you know, I didn't put it in the title. So here it is, Epic Mascara in Moodstruck. Now you're going to see that this curls and adds length and volume without Moodstruck. This is our new one. So here it is over here. This is just 1 or 2 swipes. Now it's funny because I'll watch other women and they're like, well, this was only 1 coat, and I saw them going back and forth and back and forth. We gotta like define what we're calling 1 coat of mascara, I guess, if anybody feels the same. A coat to me is like a swipe. So I guess I have not been loading it up enough. So there it is on one side. I'm just going to keep it that way. Wow, it's 9:05. It's okay, we're right on schedule, everybody. As long as I kind of hustle, but see, it's flaring out the outer lashes. And because I put the liner on, you don't really see all of what I'm doing, like how the lashes are really creating length and volume, but it's a big difference. I didn't use the lash curler. This is like the perfect mascara. It's very clean. You can keep going from here. And some days when I'm not on a video, I am working this, like yesterday. If this helps anybody who's also in direct sales, I posted locally in a newspaper in my local town. I posted locally, and also I'm going to run that same ad on their online website. So there's so many things you can do. There's so many things you can do with your business. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful mascara. I'm gonna have to go out soon. I don't really like doing this, but it's really effective if you're in the company and just walking around with one eye done. I think I might have done it once way back with Moodstruck. And people were looking, they look at my eyes with this mascara. So that was epic. Now watch, it's gonna get crazy. I did demonstrate this before, but watch when I do 3D with Epic. So this is good enough for me. This has got length and volume. It's good enough for me, but people like going wild because of social media. Hey Trisha, so I'm showing the combo. I'm showing Epic and 3D together. So now I'm going to go in with gel. And what I feel is that Epic kind of dried. I can feel it's drier. It's funny too because I feel like when I'm just out, I don't know how any of you feel like when you're just out around town, like I almost feel like this is so dramatic, more dramatic than maybe what others feel. And then this is the fibers, and then I'm going to set it with the gel. I went a little crazy so everybody could see the full effect. My brows are pretty far from my eyes, so you're not going to see me like other people. Their space, the brow is closer, so you can see them getting it way up near their brow. But mine is pretty far as it is. So there's no way we're doing that. There's no way we're doing that. So then you set it with the gel, and what it did is it got it extremely thick. So you might have just liked it before I applied the 3D, the way it was. I feel the weight of the mascara on. Like, I feel it's so thick. I'll just look up. It's so thick that you can kind of feel the weight of it because I layered it on so much. You can position it, but it's just anything you want really with this mascara. I don't know how I feel. I kind of like that pretty clean look that Epic gives. I don't know if any one of you, if you're still there, but do you like it like really dramatic? I guess it depends on, you know, the person. I actually really liked this by itself. So this is really all you need in my opinion, but people are going crazy, so I kind of had to also, you know, see what would happen. But that's the lashes. It'll give you what you want. You don't have to resort to falsies. It does last most of the day till nighttime, and it will stay in place. I'm just going to do the lips and then the setting spray, and then I'm off for the day. I'm just about to get to where I'm going. Yeah, but leave me any questions, guys. I know some people had to jump off, but leave me any questions about products, about any videos you'd like to see. I am going to come on here more consistently. Like some days I just spend time speaking to people here on Facebook. So this is our pencil. Hey Jamie, this is in Plush. This is beautiful matte. Look at this color. This is a beautiful matte color on its own. Let me just get the light. I'm going to adjust the light in a moment. Yeah, now you can really see those lashes. Hi Lisa. It's good to see you. I never see all my old friends. I just saw Maria the other day. So this is a beautiful liner. You can wear it matte, or you can put the lip gloss right over it. I don't remember if I told you I was doing makeup, Lisa. Probably not. Actually, I did this, I took up with the company a few years ago. I'm trying to like remember the time frames. I took up with it in Florida about 2 years ago. And it's all natural based. But the big thing, everybody's like seeing the big thing is the mascara lately. And the growth serum, and the growth serum did make my lashes grow, but I'm using it for the full 4 weeks. So this is Plush. You can keep these liners on matte. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Add me as a friend on here. I don't know why we're not Facebook friends. I don't think we were like on each other's wall. So there's Plush. And I just recently saw, oh hey Terry, everybody's on. Everybody has the time today. It's great to see everybody. And you can put a gloss. I put Plush just now with the liner. This is one of our new shades. And you can add Lucid. My Lucid got a little bit out of control because the middle piece came off, and the company is so good. They didn't ask for this. I mean, I'm not wasting it, but they didn't ask for the product back. They sent me a new one. They didn't want, they said, oh, you have a problem, we'll either refund it or send you another one. So, you know, it is really true, that 14-day guarantee. So, just going to pop it on. But you could have kept it with that color. It's like a purplish matte color. And this is another new shade that I put on. I have one that I'm wearing that's open, and I have a brand new one here, and this is Lucid. So it really has a nice, I mean, we have every shade. It's like a gray purple. And that's Lucid. So So I'm going to post the photos, and just up here on the brows, I could have gone in darker. But if you want that shiny, trendy look, we do have the brow palette. I'm going to be looking into it because you can set your brows with wax to get that shiny, trendy look. A lot of things that look unnatural are in style because that brow, that drawn-on brow look is very trendy. The false lashes too, but like I said, if you caught this video, it's just not, I don't want people to see a false lash. That's why I use Epic and Moodstruck. I think that this is good enough. I don't know, everybody, let me know what you think. But this is probably going to be it for today. I'm not really going to apply anything else. We have our luminizers. I want to get those to show, to apply like over here. I have a cheap one that I've been using. This has lasted me like a million years. This is only hard candy. You can use our angelic pigment here. Sometimes I use this because it's very easy to just pop on. But this isn't ours, and see, you're not really seeing it show up. You see it a bit more here. But the quality, it's not going to be as good, but I am going to order ours. I think I'm just going to darken the brow a little bit, and I think that will be it. I remember when, the brow trends they change. Sometimes they say this about fashion, like things go full circle. The brow trends change, and now it's a very painted on brow look, in my opinion. So, I could darken them. This is fine. It looks like an eyebrow, but I could darken it. I don't really like using black, but 4th rate is good enough. So just wet the product a little bit more. I'm just going to darken it. And you might do this, like I find I do this a lot because if I put like a lot of mascara or liner, you're going to go in and have to darken up the brow. So it's all about pulling it together. So see how I just put more than I just had. Like I concentrated the shadow more. I want to get the Splurge and Proud, because that's an excellent, they said that is really nice and shiny on your brows. I just don't have it. See what that did to match the look. So there you have it, everybody. Make sure everything is blended out. You can put more product down here. You're not a sunbather. I have not been in a while. Maybe when I was like with less responsibilities, but just put some of our tanners on your neck just to make sure. This is becoming a favorite. This was not when I tried it, but it's buildable and it's so convenient. And I think I'm liking it even better than our tanner. Not the bronzer. I really love our bronzer, but I like it better than the liquid tanner. Because of the spray. The spray is the most convenient you're going to find using just a spray. So this is our bronzer. You can put that over here and then blend it out. Look at how that just gave me color, like probably a little bit too much color that I'm going to be blending out. But I just want, you always want your neck to match your face, and then blend it out over here. Let me just see. I usually don't pick like this. I don't know. Sometimes we're in a mood where we're more picky than other days. I really think it's a polished look. I wish you guys could see it in person, but I'm always going to be changing my setup. And this is just the setting spray. Look at, you don't flinch. It's natural base, and you get 40 ounces. It's been beautiful. So this is an amazing collection. Everything is to my liking. Like I said, many people love it. This isn't like any kind of makeup you've tried, and you can share it. So if you have any questions on anything, tomorrow's the big day. pre-orders August 1st on Epic and Moodstruck, and I can definitely order tomorrow for anyone and PayPal invoice you. I did that, so far I did that once for my friend here, but just beware, this could very well, these two products that are new, the serum that grows the lashes, which I have been seeing results, which I was a skeptic, and I am seeing results. This and the Epic Mascara I just showed, put it down somewhere just now, here it is. These can very well sell out, guys. Tomorrow's August 1st, so they might go on back order. If it's back order, don't worry, because you will get it. It will just be later. But if it goes out of stock, I don't know, because you know what presenters are going to do? They're going to buy it, and then they're going to invoice people through PayPal and sell it that way. Usually that's what happens. We had the Hottie Lip Plumper. I was stupid. I should have bought that stuff, because it's gone. It's not coming back anytime soon for whatever reason, but maybe they'll surprise us. The convention's August 3rd. They always release new products at the convention. So we'll see. I'm not at the convention this year, but next year I would really like to go. Just a lot of, you know, climbing up after Florida and obligations, good obligations in a positive way with the kids and with students. So there you have it, everybody. Love the setting spray. Look at the dewy glow it gave my skin. And that's about it. I really appreciate everybody tuning in. I will come to see you guys and visit you on your wall and reach out with any other questions. And please, please, please share the video in case there's anybody, that might, just take this and say, this is like amazing. Like, I didn't even know this was here. And just somebody locally that might want to connect. Okay, have a great day. Bye.